The KNET CO2 is a BACnet or Modbus capable CO2 device. It features a relay that can be controlled locally by the CO2 device or remotely via the network. Configuring the KNET is done by using an NFC-capable phone and the NEARcom app. The NEARcom app is free and available to download on the Apple App or Google Play Store. The Apple app is compatible with iPhone 7 or later. The Android app is compatible with phones that are equipped with NFC and are running Android 14 or later. To install the app, navigate to the App Store and search for NEARcom. The Android and Apple apps may look slightly different, but their functionality and layout are very similar. Note that the KNET does not need to be powered up. The app can configure the device while it's unpowered prior to installation or while it's powered up and running. After opening the app, at the top, you'll notice that there are read and write buttons, along with an icon menu off to the right. To get configuration settings and information from the KNET, press the read button. The app will show a message window instructing the user to hold the phone over the KNET's NFC antenna. Place the phone over the KNET as shown. When the phone has successfully read the settings from the KNET, it will make a sound. The message box will disappear and the device's current settings will be displayed. The settings displayed on the phone are divided into two groups: network configuration and device configuration. The first two network configuration settings, baud rate and mode, are always displayed on the screen. The remaining network configuration settings are unique to the type of network that has been selected, so either BACnet or Modbus. The baud rate can be adjusted by clicking on it and then selecting one of the 5 options. Note that when a setting has been changed, it is highlighted. This indicates that the setting has been changed on the phone but has not yet been written back to the KNET device. Settings must be written back to the KNET before they will take effect. The mode setting is used to configure the KNET for either a BACnet or Modbus network. When configuring for a BACnet network, select BACnet from the Mode menu. When this has been selected, the display will update and show the relevant network settings. For BACnet, these are the MSTP address, which can be set from 1 to 127, the max master, which can be set from 1 to 127, the device instance, which can be set from 0 to 4,194,302, the device name, the device description, and the device location. Note the app will not allow the user to make a setting change that is invalid or outside of the specified range. When configuring for a Modbus network, select Modbus from the Mode menu. Again, the display will update to show the relevant network settings. For Modbus, these are Modbus mode, which can be set to either RTU or ASCII, the Modbus address, which can be set from 1 to 247, and the Modbus parity. This can be set to even, odd, or none. As mentioned before, the app will not allow the user to make a setting change that is invalid or outside of the specified range. Configuring the functionality of the KNET's relay output is done in the Device Configuration section using the Relay Setpoint control. For the Apple app, if this setting is turned off, control of the relay is given to the network. For the Android app, if this is set to remote, control of the relay is given to the network. If the relay setpoint control is turned on for the Apple app or changed to setpoint for the Android app, the KNET will have control of the relay. When the KNET controls the relay, the CO2 setpoint can be adjusted to the desired value. When the CO2 reading rises above the setpoint, the KNET will activate the relay. When the CO2 reading falls below the set point, the KNET will deactivate the relay. After all the desired settings have been modified within the app, press the Write button. The app will display a message window instructing the user to place the phone over the KNET. Hold the phone over the KNET's NFC antenna as shown until the data has been successfully transmitted. When the phone has successfully written the data to the KNET, the message box will disappear, the app will make a sound, and the user interface will be cleared. The phone must be held in place until the full write sequence has been completed. If the phone is moved away from the KNET before it has completed writing, the app will display a write error and inform the user to try again. If desired, you can verify the setting changes by reading them back from the KNET. By clicking on the menu icon, the user can choose one of the options displayed. Selecting the Clear Values option simply clears all the data that is currently being displayed on the phone. The Factory Reset option allows the user to revert all of the KNET settings back to their factory default values. After selecting this option, the user will be instructed to hold the phone over the KNET's NFC antenna. Doing this will initiate a factory reset. Note that a factory reset can only be completed when the KNET is powered. Selecting the About option will display the version of the NEARcom app that is currently installed. If the KNET has been read, it will also show its firmware version. When reading and writing to the KNET, proper alignment between the phone and the KNET's NFC antenna will provide the best connection and help to reduce data transfer errors. The KNET's NFC antenna is located toward the top of the device in the area shown. The iPhone NFC antennas are located toward the top edge of the phone. The location of the NFC antenna on phones running Android may vary by manufacturer. However, they are typically located near the middle section of the phone. Holding the phone's antenna directly over the KNET's antenna will provide the best coupling and ensure good data transfer between devices. On iPhones, NFC is always available to the phone's apps. However, many Android phone manufacturers allow the user to disable the phone's NFC module as a power-saving option. If the phone's NFC module is turned off when the NEARcom app is launched, it will automatically direct the user to the phone's settings and prompt them to enable NFC. If they do not enable NFC and navigate back to the NEARcom app, the message on the app changes and informs them that NFC must be enabled. If they press the read button, the app will again direct them to the phone's settings and encourage them to turn on NFC. No data transfer can be initiated until the phone's NFC has been turned on. This covers all the information needed to use the NEARcom app to configure the KNET CO2 device. As demonstrated in this video, the NEARcom app makes configuring a KNET for a BACnet or Modbus network quick, easy, and intuitive.